Hello everyone, and welcome back to Borderlands 2. So hopefully this time we don't crash as often. Well, I guess it was exactly a crash, it was more of... I'm not entirely sure what to call it. It's basically like the game just stopped work. I was gonna say... I'm getting frame drops for some reason. It's like it pauses for a few seconds and then continues. Weird, like, why are we getting frame drops? It's like it's 30 frames and then it stops. 30 frames. Then yeah, it just stops. Oof. That's a thing. And it's because that's... Yeah, it's like I want to try and put things back up to at least medium, but at the same time, the thing might lock up, so... I keep his FPSRPG down low and other stuff down low. But I'll turn those up at least to medium. Oh no. Yeah, I'm still on getting 30 frames because perhaps, but oh well. And it's still pausing for some reason. Weird. I don't understand. Huh. Like, okay. Like, I'm watching my frame counter and it's just like... It's like 60 frames. Like, I'm not even doing anything, it's just 60 frames, then it resets. 30 frames. Then resets back up to 60, like, it's having trouble. Perhaps, are you dying? Is that the problem? I don't know. Weird. Thinking who uses fraps in this day and age? Should be using OBS or something else. Well, that's gonna be irritating. Actually, I want to see if this is still an issue about traps recording. Okay, let's try this again. See if this helps any. Okay, we're in. We're at 30. We're at 30. Still at 30. Okay, that may have helped a bit. So I'm not entirely sure what the hell was causing it. I think maybe something broke after one of those crashes. So I noticed it last time we were recording towards the end. Cause yeah, I had to revalidate at least one file. No idea what it was. Also changed a few settings. And we've put the graphics back to medium at least for things. So we could actually, well, not when we get close. so we can actually see things again. They actually look like stuff. Sometimes I don't really want to put graphics too high because
I don't know what's worse, Jack or his warrior.
Warrior isn't even a thing yet. Shush. So anyway, like I don't really want to turn the graphics up too high because there's still this one issue where the game just at times decides to lock up. I've actually had a problem in a couple of games with that. I'm not entirely sure what's causing that. I think it's like the game just decides to stop reading the memory to it, which is weird. Anyway, before we do that, what do we want to do? Highlands or the Dust? Highland, you know what? Let's go do the Highlands. Why not? Getting them side quests out of the way. Okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, there was this quest right before we left to go to Central. Oh, these are other things than I was thinking they were.
I just ordered some serious merchandise from an arms dealer. Man's gotta protect his business after all. I'm gonna need you to pick up the shipments quick as you can.
Got this one. I just remember this one.
An old boyfriend of mine named Taggart was hired to wipe out the stalker population a while back. He also, adorably, tried to write a book about his adventures in the Highlands. You find the chapters of his book, and I'll plagiarize the living daylights out of them for mine. Win, 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 as they say. Nobody says that.
A note to all Hyperion custodial
So we'll
bonds.
get back
Please
to that
shut down the
quest.
grinder.
Fuck, I forgot about this one.
We're attempting to clean its gears.
Okay, so this quest, this one's a lot easier in co-op because you could go one direction, Frank could go the other direction, makes this a lot faster. I need to remember where the hell all these things are. Son of a bitch. Now we have 2 minutes to get all the arms.
Ooh, that arm's looking good. He must have worked out.
I think it's the best direction to go for this. So I'm just gonna go. Now we're assuming this one. Second is the best. Please don't be a thing. Oh shit. That's gonna be complicated getting it out though. No. Up.
That arm must have belonged to a seamstress or something. You can tell from the metatarsals.
No, you screwed me, you. I hate you so much. Okay. Like, oh, by the way, you can't get to your car. You lost like 20 seconds though. Run. Should I get closer?
Combat granted.
hustling?
Die.
No, go away.
That means skill.
Thank you for riding the Psycho Express. Toot toot! All aboard! I'll be collecting your tickets. We have beverages in the dining car. I taste blood, mine and yours.
Did they?
No, to scrape your face from my fingernails.
Not much time left before those go bad. Better
Yeah,
hurry.
I know. That's what no, you're putting the wrong crap. Oh my god, we're not gonna make it. We're not going to make it. We're not gonna make it. That's too impossible to make because we lost the car. Because even if I do get down to it properly, like so.
Good hustle. Just put those babies in my P.O. box and we'll see if that arms dealer lives
Yeah,
up to
here's
his
the-
reputation.
Here's the problem. There's no way we can make it. Literally. God, that's stupid. I mean, this is gonna be bad. We have 20 seconds to do this. Oh, did it not pause while in that engine? That's dicks.
Crap. The goods have spoiled by now.
That's impossible. No, it's not possible. It's just very stupid to do. Hate quests that were
Residents
timed
of
like this.
Overlook. I, handsome Jack, am moderately happy to welcome you into the Hyperion family. Watch out for those attacks.
I just ordered some serious merchandise from an arms dealer. Man's got to protect his business after all. I'm gonna need you to pick up the shipments quick as you can.
The best thing is to have the car parked right over that wall, so you can hop over it and get there. But God, too many enemies just kept getting
That
away
arm's
with
looking
that
good.
car.
It must have worked out.
Okay. Going. 2 minutes. Get there. It's not that hard, it's just so much easier to go up. Come on, it's so hard to go up a ladder in this game.
That arm must have belonged to a seamstress or something. You can tell from the metatarsals.
Did you hop in the gun? I hate the turning in this game though at times. Like I didn't even turn my mouse that way. It's like, oh, you're going that way now. Oh no. Oh no. No. Lost seconds there because we landed wrong. The exploders.
You nearly got them all. Just keep hustling.
Yeah, I'm working on that. universe adds unnecessary stress to the situation. Unnecessary stress makes it a lot more bullshit to do.
Not much time left before those go bad. Better hurry.
Okay, we got this. Share about the stalkers.
Chapter 1. Today,
See, this
I
one
punched a stalker so hard it turned inside out.
I picked up an audio line.
End of Chapter 1. It is a known fact that stalkers find echo recorders delicious. You'll likely find the rest of Taggart's chapters within piles of stalker defecation.
Don't remember picking up an audio log. Too busy focusing on
Good hustle. Just put those babies in my P.O. box and
See, at
we'll
least
see
this
if
one we
that
have a
arms dealer
minute.
lives up to his reputation.
Problem here is, yeah, you literally can't get back up there. Like, best place to park would be like someplace on this side, but you can't get over here. You literally up. But remember, at least we have a minute to run over here this time. Compared to, like, you know, 20 seconds. It's gonna take me like more than 20 seconds just to get over it, though. Okay. We have a minute. That's actually good time, considering what we had before. From those, we have to make it there.
I feel a deep,
About
dark
doing
force.
Now those are some pristine limbs.
Dang.
Well done.
Yeah, we
Attention,
did,
Overlook residents. You're welcome.
Okay. We'll deal with the Overlook quest last, probably. Okay. Now then, I need to refocus. No longer being timed. Got this. Good. Yes. Okay. That's gone for me. I really don't like that, Tom, you know? Just out by the wind, you're gonna cough in the stupid thing. Guess maybe I picked it up because I destroyed something that had it. Alright, which one of you stalkers wants to get in my frickin' way? I gotta check the stalker poo. It could be in now. I don't see it. I think the area's still highlighted for some reason. There's one.
Chapter 2. Jack wasn't kidding. These stalker things are something. I pounded one right in the throat with my thumping hammer, just like Mom taught me. And it pretty much exploded. It made this hilarious noise like... It was kind of like that. I should make it my ringtone.
So I think there's like problem though is it's like not updating on the map which one errors I've checked up, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Dreams I'm going to check them. Upper areas, because this one's probably spent. It looks like, oh, it's not spent. It isn't spent.
Chapter 3.
This is
My
gonna be
boys found out the stalkers don't cloak so well once their shields are down. They get all panicky, start roaring to power up their friends. It's cute. I saw a huge stalker staring at our camp the other day. I had decided to name her Henry, you know, after... Oh, hold on a second. Hey, Mom! No, I was just saying I named a stalker after you.
Okay, so none of those. But yeah, it's gonna remain on the map like, hey, you should totally check out this area. Okay. On hill. This one's a bit cheesable, if I remember right. You're wondering, how is that is it cheesable? Cheesable like this.
I am going to die. Roland forcibly relocated me to Sanctuary for what he claimed was my safety. But the slackjaws who populate this city make my flesh scream. A young woman said hello to me today. I stared back at her, my mind screeching as I looked for a way to escape this unwanted interaction. As my face grew red with nauseous stress, a blood vessel popped in my nose and a jet of crimson shot out of my nostrils, splattering us both with blood. She screamed and ran away. As pleased as I was at the time, I fear causing fountains of blood to shoot from my face will not be a viable long-term strategy for avoiding conversation.
Don't it one? I use that excuse all the time. Well, technically this is stalker proof, so gotta check it. Don't know if it's not.
Yeah.
Chapter
Like,
4.
don't you dare put that.
Everything's
surprise
fine.
in the kitchen.
Henry and her stalker friends took out my team and stole the special Mother's Day present that I had made. But hell with it. I'm heading out there and I'm getting my damn Mother's Day present back. Jack is my witness. This will be the best Mother's Day ever. You hear me, Henry? You hear that? Mother's Day!
Yeah.
Wait, was that the last? Okay, good. It went down now. I was about to lose my shit.
Chapter Henry ate my hands. She chewed them off in front of me. I swear to Jack. That spiky bitch laughed as she did it. Mom, I just don't know what to do. No, get away! Henry! No, Henry, get back! No, Mommy! Mommy!
Excuse me. Get over it. So, I did not select that weapon. You know I didn't select that weapon. So we're clear, I did not select that weapon. Now I'm going to select that weapon because you things are annoying the shit out of me. For frickin', ooh, we're just gonna teleport over here. That is not where I shot. Okay, both you things.
My packs have packs! Somebody delivered a feast!
Come on. What the hell are you doing? Sometimes the game just wants to be tedious. Yeah, I see you. Thing is, I need that thing, so.
The same questions occurred to me today as I was
So
pinning a
stop
disemboweled
the
skag
gun,
to my front
laser.
door to dissuade others from approaching it. What does Jack want with the vault key? Was the key simply charging the entire time I possessed it before Jack crowbarred it from my bloody hands? Was it waiting to unleash its alien powers on Pandora? To make Iridium appear from the very ground? Was it preparing itself to unlock even more alien ruins? I will delve deeper into this question after I soundproof the walls of my home, that I may be spared the incessant laughter and joviality of Sanctuary's citizens.
She's a very nice people person, isn't she? Again, or any of them.
Attention, Overlook residents. You're welcome.
Now we're supposed to go get something. But... Huh. So how do I get up there? Okay, I'm up here. Wow. You found Taggart the missing chapters, and in doing so discover soul-crushing truth. All the confidence in the world cannot prevent you from dying frightened and alone. Well, upside, you got paid.
Eaten, was he? Suppose there's a lesson to be learned in all of this. He who attempts to fight nature will get eaten. Sounded much more poignant in my head. Apologies.
Huh. I thought there was a thing where I'm supposed to go hunt down this Henry. Yeah, that's weird. I thought there was a thing where it's like, oh yeah, go hunt down Henry and get them over so they get back.
Hyperion suggests they
But I don't see that crest, so... Unless I go... I think I just... Damn it. After... like... pain to get to your times. Stupid rock walls. Okay, fine, I'll just park out here and go down. Because I know Henry's down in hell. So what if I just go down there and see if Henry's down? Yeah, I don't see Henry, so... Huh. Weird. Because I know I've done that before, it's just... My mind's drawing a blank at how to actually do such. Because, like... Gary's not out.
Watch out for those.
Oh well, I mean... Maybe I'll stumble upon it or something. My mind's it's like just drawing blank. It's like, could there be a quest or something? Maybe? No? Okay, well, I thought there was. I remember there being one. Well, if the game says there isn't... I'm sure there was a crash, it's just I don't know how to trigger it yet. Oh god. And of course, this time we're gonna be smart. That's how we're gonna do it. Well, if we can stay down there. We need to stop it. Up, game. And you process up. Swell. Okay, back into this tedious plan. It is very tedious, by the way. And that lowers that. We go over here. We pick up this.
I have uncovered legends of an ancient alien warrior. The legends tell of a magical key that can bring it back to life. If my hypotheses are correct, which they always are, the legends may be speaking of the vault key. Also, a young man told me I was pretty on my way back from the grocer's. It was surprisingly tame. I only spent the next 3 hours dry heaving into a bucket.
Oh, there you go. Checking, you know, everything. So there isn't like another one that gives me the crest or something. And this would be a good place to find that thing at, by the way. Those things, I mean. There's just a lot of that stuff, though. I don't see it, so, huh. I don't know. Weird. Because I know it exists. I've heard Henry before, but I've done the one thing before, but I can't remember how. Such. So... yeah, I guess we should probably go fetch the car. My car. So the last one, of course, tedious to get because guess where we're going? Guess the Hyperion. If you guess that this place is tedious as shit, you'd be correct. Why is that? No combat. I mentioned Hyperion soldiers being a thing. Well, all I see is combat soldiers. Lots and lots of loaders. We'll be back up here for an upper crest. So it does help clearing out some of it. Oh, hi. Oh, you guys think that's gonna stop me? You killed him! Oh, bow loaders. Why didn't he send any bow loaders? Attacking. By the way.
Yesterday, I had a conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation inasmuch as my grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked me why Jack hasn't revived the warrior yet, if he has the key. I conveyed that the key needed to be charged by iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face. I returned home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him. For the first time, I felt as if I could actually live in Sanctuary. For the first time, I feel as if I might be okay.
Yay, she's grown as a person.
You're the worst!
Isn't that great? Let's probably go down there and check this thing first. Epic. Do you have for me? You do not have.
You pay for what you've done to Pandora!
How do I
Look at that pungent kill stick.
shot a lot of things. Sorry, I think that quest is one of those ones where we have to go back, so yeah. Now we just need to go back over there, which conveniently here's a nice safe way down. Yay for the fall damage. Huh. I feel like there should be a crash going Henry. Maybe there is, and we have to pick it up in Sanctuary. If that's the only guess I have. Anyway. No, it's good. Not bad, very quick. Autosave. Sorry, not to check an overlord.
Hello. Given the skill with which you dispatched those robots, we of the town of Overlook thought you might give us a hand, so to speak. So, first item on the agenda, we're all dying of a brain disease. If you could get us 3 shipments of medication, we would live, which would allow me to keep paying you. Our medicine machine needs a new battery. Please climb the clock tower ladder and remove the clock's battery.
Oh, sure, why not? I can do that. A bit of platforming never hurt anyone. I hate platforming. You know, every time I think of platforming, I get flashbacks to what was it? Try a film.
Hyperion
The game we
suggests
know for
staying
fully finished
inside.
single player.
The outdoors are dangerous and do not have cable.
Yeah, Crying was that horror game we did way back when. Well, basically, went to such well. We had to run from, what's his face, Sar, or, yeah. It's like, okay, well, we made it to this place. Now we have the platform. And we fall and die. Then it's like, oh, well, we have to redo the section where we run from him again. And we fall and die. And we fall and die. We actually made past that place at one point. We made it into the school. And then I tried to hop over a desk and it exploded. For some reason. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that place is
proud
weird.
to announce the size of your bi-yearly medicine shipment has doubled. Congratulations on your second bottle of aspirin.
God damn it, some jackhole broke the clock tower! How the hell am I supposed to know what time it is now?
You found the battery. Plug it into our medicine machine and buy some skull shiver medication. Please. Once I find out who thought we needed a running clock more badly than we needed shiver medication, they will be thoroughly reprimanded.
If you got the money, I'll
I
save
don't
your
know
golden
that.
life.
Thank you, but we need 2 more medicine
Oh,
shipments.
jeez, look at
The
all
next
this
is
time.
carried by a traveling Hyperion requisition officer wandering the Highlands. Get the medicine from him. Without his guards, I'm sure the salesman will give you a good price for his medicine. I suggest killing them politely, if possible.
Killing them politely, okay? Remember that. Killing them politely.
And wishes her luck in choosing which one to keep.
Oh god. I probably congratulate Harriet on the for twins. And her choice on which one to keep. Oof. Hi. Jet loaders. Yeah. They are a thing.
Please insert any donated organs into the...
Great. You're very efficient. I respect that. The last medicine shipment was being delivered by boat, but we lost contact. Find it, please.
Yeah, I forgot there's a day and night cycle in some instances. It's like, why is it so dark? Oh, well, now I'm down here. Yeah, this isn't helpful. I'm not being kind to anything. Just do these things again. But yeah, remember how Jack said he was going to send everything at me? Yeah, it wasn't simple.
Threshers, be careful.
Open your veins!
If he ain't dead, I'll keep you that way.
You've got all the medicine. Efficient. Very efficient. Now please distribute that medicine around town. I'd do it myself, but Hyperion doesn't like it when we leave our homes.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Screw you! You can bring me medicine all day. It don't make you less of a skag, sucker!
Sorry about Dave. He's a...
Hyperion reminds you
we try
that
not to
any
talk to him.
unauthorized behavior
Return to
will
me
be
for your
rewarded
agreed-upon
with a one-way
reward.
trip to the
Oh,
grinder.
there you go. Yay for Dave. So, Lord residents now have enough sculptures medication to keep them from stuttering and or blacking out or dying for the rest of the year. Yay.
If I had 10 people like you, this town would be running like clockwork.
Now we need a shield.
Now that our brains aren't going to rot from the inside, let's move on to point 2 on my agenda. Revolt. If we are to shake off Hyperion control,
she took
the
off her
town will
mask.
need a shield like sanctuaries
social
to protect it from
distancing.
moonshot blitzes. If you could donate some shields to the town, I could scavenge them and build us a shield.
So, by the way, we need shields.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. You can never be too
Hyperion
well
You know
armed.
what? The
staying
game's like,
inside.
hey,
The
have you
outdoors
been
are
buying
dangerous,
shields from the
and do
thing?
not
You
have
should
Get
buy
your
shields
health
from
and
the
shields
thing.
right here. Good choice.
Yeah, we should buy shields. Oh, my inventory's full. Can't buy shields. How many shields do I have? 4.
Catch you later. You'll be careful out there.
Just drop whatever shields you no longer want into the grinder.
Okay, so we go right about now. Drop, 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 drop. Make sure you don't drop anything important.
Yes, just like that.
Oh,
A
forever.
few more shields and I'll be able to build us a defense shield out of the parts.
Yeah,
I
it'd
was
be
a
nice if
computer
they didn't
engineer
launch my shield.
before Overlook's old administrator
way
died
over
Hyperion
and
wishes
left me
to
in charge.
remind you that it could be
Karima,
much
you
worse.
can't make us no techie shieldy thing. You's a woman.
Oh no.
Now, if the town needs someone to make us a big old sandwich, then we'd call you.
Your feedback is appreciated, David.
Oh no. We went there. Okay, see, I dropped the Let's try this again. No, wrong button, me.
Thanks for the gear, stranger. I'm ready to build the shield now. Grab the scrap and bring it to me.
Yay, we did good. Good.
Y'all's just gonna blow yourselves up.
Overlook
Better
has once
quit
again
now.
issued out Jackville for fewest
Thank you
weekly
for your
curfew
input,
violations.
Dave.
For the next week, the grinder will only be used for egregious felonies, like littering or profanity.
Your deck is assembled. Now to test it. Overlook is nearly safe. Yay!
Overlook's shield is finished, and I would very much like your help testing it. Head to the Hyperion outpost near
I was gonna say, I
and
don't
get
see
to the
this
mortar
shield.
cannon on the launch pad.
Hey, Karima, you know what's even better than having a working shield? Not being a woman.
Damn it,
Oh my
Dave.
god, shut up, Dave.
Damn it, Dave. Now's not the time. So, you know what's fun? Let's head to the Hyperion mortar. That's fun. go the long way. Cause you know what we needed in our Borderlands 2? Belated sexism. Huzzah. Or we're going to try it because we keep calling little people midgets. Now all we need is some blatant racism in here too. We control all the flag. Oh god, I just realized something. They probably did away with all of that in Borderlands 3. Just to not draw attention to themselves. Oof. Because people are sensitive nowadays. I do sensitive. Anyway. Oh my god, you can't say that. You'll offend someone. People are easily offended by
Who's that skag-sucking moron out by the cannon?
Please ignore Dave and aim the cannon 55 degrees port bound, 86 degrees skyloft. We'll need Overlook to sustain a direct hit from the mortar to test the shield.
Are we sure that's aimed correctly? I haven't. I was gonna say, yeah, that was probably
aimed. Now, fire the cannon.
Karima, don't feel bad. Jack been your husband to the grinder. Well, I'll bet you if you asked nicely.
By the way.
Now, let's try that with the shield on.
That's fun. Bye,
Please
Dave.
fire the cannon again. Most efficient.
Yay.
The shield works. Overlook is safe and no Dave. This is truly a happy day.
This is truly a
Return
happy
to me
day.
at your earliest convenience.
We blew up Dave. Ah, you had to come. My power that was, jeez, I was gonna do this and technically the dust, but oof, this entire area took one video. Yeah, like Borderlands 2 is pretty... I don't want to say slow, but it is a process that is going to take quite a few videos. You know what amuses me? Is they also expect you to go back and redo the game
outdoors are dangerous
several
and do
times
not
with
have
Vault
cable.
Hunter modes. I actually knew someone who was like, oh, why would you do the side quests in the game until after you've already beaten it multiple times? Because, you know, you have to get to, like, the... You know, what is it, true Vault Hunter or whatever the hardest difficulty is before doing the side quest. But Heroes also been messed up in the head, I think, too. With his idea of how to actually play games properly. Oh yeah, you gotta do things at the hardest difficulty. And no, that's tedious.
You know my favorite thing about Dave? He's dead.
Well, there you go.
A A note to all Hyperion custodial bots. Please shut down the grinder before attempting to clean its gears.
Anyway, no, we're not going now. We're going back to Sanctuary to turn a crest and see if that was the upper crest I mentioned. I'm tired. Huh. It's like I don't see it now, so what the hell? There should be a crest following Henry, but this is the thing that I can find.
It's a vault. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
I'm sorry, no jobs.
Huh, I don't understand. Confused. Oh well.
Holy God, a Vault Hunter!
Stop.
It's the Vault Hunter Jack tried to kill. Think
Stop.
something. Our time's valuable.
We only have 3. Sad. I do need to get a more, I was going to say more shotgun, but thing is I don't really use shotgun that much, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because honestly, it isn't as good as I remember it being. I mean, it's very random at best. I also need to buy a lot more ammo. Oh, of course, I checked for purples. I guess I should check for ammo too, shouldn't I? Alright, what's up? You retrieved Janice's journal, so you quite a lot about nosebleeds in the process.
You listened to my notes, I assume. I would be upset were it not for the equally privacy-indifferent background check I ran on you before hiring you for this job.
Well, there you go. Now, how did Jack get the vault key from Janice?
I hid the copious material I compiled after opening the vault those 5 long years ago.
More epilogues.
In a fit of spastic paranoia, I did not write down the locations to the information. Find it for me and be handsomely... Oh, were you expecting me to say handsomely rewarded?
I was going to say, come on, give me at least 1 purple. Yay, purples. Oh, and I might as well...
Feeling overburdened by money?
That's
Lovely.
the place we always need.
Nothing like a good sale.
Because it's practically the only gun I use for the majority of the game.
Don't die. I need your business.
Because this one's... this one here is good, but when you're fighting lots of enemies, yeah, sniper rifle isn't exactly great. This thing is still pretty much awesome when it works. A lot of the time we miss.
The Vault Hunter saved me from...
And then there's this thing, just when I need to murder something. Oh. I've seen this thing here numerous times. I was wondering what it was for.
I got nothing.
Good for you.
I've been relocated to Sanctuary against everyone's better judgment. Not my own, mind you. I never wanted to be here. I was perfectly content to live out my days in a non-standard living arrangement with 2 ceiling chairs I met at a bar fight. Oh, they're adorable. They barely speak any English. And if you have to ask what a ceiling chair is, I pity the life you've wasted.
I know exactly what ceiling chair is.
Dead, if not for the Vault Hunter.
I should discuss the scroll-elephant in the room. The reason for my relocation was an elongated and systematically unpleasant torture at the hands of Jack's cronies. Roland and his well-defined pectoral muscles were kind enough to entrust the vault key with me after the awakening of the Destroyer, not to be confused with the Warrior. Seriously, those sound nothing alike.
Well, there you go.
Landsman working for a Vault Hunter. Funny how things work out.
Oh, right, torture. I asked nicely on several occasions to take proper precautions against bacteria on the instruments, but it fell upon idiotic ears. As they cut into my flesh over and over, I would fade in and out of consciousness and whisper to the ceiling chairs that it was going to be okay. Clork was afraid at first. His 4 legs trembled against the cold ceiling, but he knew he had to be strong for me. Then they went to work on his brother, Philippe.
So they tortured her and her child.
Philippe. Philippe was so brave. He was so brave for me when the rotary saws began to ply his legs from his body. Clark cried out for his brother, even when one of the torturers inadvertently sat on him and muffled his cries. The last thing Philippe said before he passed on to the great wooden beyond was, "I love you, Patty. I love you." And then he was gone. It's lonely here in Sanctuary. Sure, Clark prattles around on the ceiling, but it's hardly the same. Jack has taken so much from me. Jack has taken the only happiness I've ever had in his asinine quest for the warrior and more power. Revenge is as pointless as music, but on this occasion, I will allow myself the revenge. I will allow myself to aid in his downfall. Mark my words, Jack. You're going to die.
Don't see any chairs on this ceiling. I feel like there should be chairs on the ceiling. 10 years receive the Chronicles of her torture, and all's right with the world.
Ah! The Chronicles of my torture. I shall warm up some cold cocoa and listen to these again.
There you go. Well, maybe this is after your house, now that I think about it. Okay, so we've done decent bit. We're catching up. No problem with those, and now we have the dust to deal with. Oh boy. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you. Have a nice day.